Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So we're going to use Madame Glam, we're going to use Loyal and Rosy Nude, and these are tips we're going to use today. So this is Shemodern Saturday. I'm joining another one, and today we are doing Dragonflies. Now I didn't have a lot of Dragonfly plates. I do need to try and see if I can find some more. But anyway, yes, so I will apply 2 coats. I will apply the first coat with you guys and second coat off camera like always. So we're going to have 2 Rosy Nude and 3 Loyal nails. These cure for 60 seconds in an LED light and it's 2 minutes in a UV. I do have discount codes for Shemodern and Madame Glam as well. They're both in the description box with direct links and everything all down there. So this is the first coat's going on here, and then it will skip forward, and then it will be 2 coats are applied, and then I will apply a matte top coat as well, which is the velvet matte top coat, also from Madame Glam. So yeah, so we're going to be doing Dragonflies, which I don't think I've actually ever done one. But anyway, so this is 2 coats, and then this is 2 coats with the velvet matte top coat. So we're going to use pigments. So these are Shemodern. This is Sheer Yellow, Sheer Blue Sky, and Sheer Neon Orange. These are older pigments, but I think she may have these back in. I can't remember. I'm also going to use neon white pigment shimmer and neon magenta pigment shimmer as well, and we're just going to apply this into the matte top coat. I'm just trying to show you here that the shimmer, so the ones with the pink lids are the new ones. So I'm just going to dispense just a small amount of each of them onto my paper towel, and then I'm just going to use my blending brush and yeah, just place them on random parts of the nail. Yeah, just do whatever you feel like doing. If you haven't got Shemodern pigments, that's absolutely fine. Just use whatever you have. I'm just going to use just a mix of the different ones, and the shimmer in these is beautiful. You can really see the shimmer in the orange. I don't think the camera's picking it up. In little parts you might be able to see it, but it is beautiful. So yep, I will just continue applying them. And what I'm doing is I don't want it to be really harsh, really like saturated color. I wanted it to be a bit more sort of slightly faded. Yeah, it's the only way I can describe what I was trying to do. So I will just continue applying these onto the nails. So I'll let you watch this bit and then I shall come back. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. So this is the last nail here. So we're going to go in with some foils. These are just some random foils that I brought probably off Shein, Temu, could have even been Amazon. Somewhere, you know, these are not expensive foils, no branded, no nothing. I just thought this one was quite nice. It reminded me of sort of like water. Like water effect, because you normally see like dragonflies like around like ponds and like fields and things. So I wanted to incorporate this. So I'm going to use the Sparkle Supplies UK foil transfer gel. If you have a discount code for Sparkle Supply, stick it in the comments. I don't mind that at all. So yeah, so I'm just gonna, I've already applied it. I've applied it sort of like as if it's a French. So I did that off camera and I've cured it for 60 seconds just to save a bit of time. So I didn't know how long this video was going to be when I come to edit it. Yeah, it's 15.5 minutes long. So yeah, so you just want to rub it until you're happy. I just kind of like try and detach it from the sides first. I find that's the easiest way. And then you can sort of like lift it up a little bit and have a little peek to see if it's down enough and to your liking. So here, look, I'm just going to have just a little peek. Noticed it wasn't fully transferred on the edges. So yeah, I'm just going to continue doing that until I'm happy, and then what I will do is I will take a lint-free wipe with some pure acetone on and just tidy up the smile line. I just thought it was the easiest way to do it because you can't, obviously, because the foil glue is clear and the tip's white, I couldn't really see exactly kind of how neat it was, and obviously because of the lights as well. But yeah, so I'm just going to take a lint-free wipe. I'm just going to kind of fold it into a point. I'm just going to very carefully just go round and just remove the parts that I didn't want there. It's literally as easy as that, and it's not going to affect the it's not going to affect your gel polish at all because you've got that top coat and you're not like actually soaking them. You're just very, very quickly tidying it up. So there you go. We will come back to this. So these are the stamping plates we're using today. This I got off at Temu and Beautybigbang XL 042, and I'm going to use opaque ocean sticky stamping polish, which is from Shemodern. Oh, I do have a discount code for Beautybigbang as well. They don't seem to be posting like a lot of plates on Instagram, I've noticed. You can pick them up on AliExpress. They do have an official store on there. Just type in the search bar Beautybigbang and it will come up with their plates. There is a lot of dupes of their plates though. You can find many of their plates on Temu and on Shein I've seen, which are dupes obviously. But yeah, I don't think they're really that much cheaper, to be honest. But anyway, right, so we're going to pick up this dragonfly image. We've got way off track there. So there you go. I'm going to leave that now like that. Obviously, as I said, I haven't got a lot of dragonflies. So I'm just going to have to, yeah, I think I need to find another. I've got one other stamping plate, which is a Bornpretty one, which I haven't used yet. So maybe I will do a set using that. It's a spring plate. It's got lots of different like spring stuff on. So maybe I'll do something like that in one up and coming video maybe. But yeah, for now I'm just going to use just these two because they sort of like had what I wanted. So I'm going to have to reuse the same images again, but that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to place it kind of slightly different on the nail. So there you go. And you've got that nice pigment glittery base in the background. So I'm going to go in with this foil. I don't know why I didn't show you. But this is from that same pack that I showed you earlier. So you wouldn't normally do this with the coloured polishes. You can get away with doing it, but you would normally do it with the clear sticky stamping polish. That's what the clear one is designed for. Sometimes you can get away with using this foil because this foil is very forgiving. It's sort of like it's got a very forgiving pattern on it. You could actually sort of dab it on, which is what I end up doing in some places. I just wanted to give the dragonflies kind of like that sort of chameleon kind of effect, you know, like when the sun shines on them when they're flying around, you can sort of like see the different colors, you can see the chameleon effect. That's what I wanted to kind of incorporate into the set. So I thought this foil was a good foil to use to achieve that. So I'm not actually moving my finger around, I'm just placing it down onto the polish. I did leave the polish to dry just for maybe about a minute, something like that. But as I said, this is a lot more easier to do with the clear. I just wanted to do it over the blue, just to give it that sort of shimmery look. You could go in with chrome powders, stuff like that if you wanted to, but I wanted to use the foil. So I'm going to go in with this stamping plate because it had this sort of like little grouping of dragonflies, so I thought I would use that one, and we're going to stamp this twice. Going to leave like a small gap in between just so you can still see the base underneath. So I'm going to stamp one here, and then I will stamp one near the bottom. And again, I'm going to leave that to sit for a little while, and then I will go in with the same foil again. And yeah, place it on exactly the same way that I did the other one. And you can see that a lot of it has transferred, but you can see the blue from the stamping polish where it wasn't wet, where it is wet and it isn't dry enough. You can see it on the foil. So I didn't leave it to dry enough. So I'm just going to do the patting motion. I wouldn't normally recommend doing this. It depends what sort of foil you're using, because you don't want to push it down and then smear your image, because otherwise you have to start all over again. And yeah, obviously I haven't protected my pigment base. I've just literally just gone straight over the top of it. If you are a bit worried about, oh god, I've put pigments down, I'm going to rub it all off, just apply your pigments, apply a top coat, and you're good to go. It will keep them protected. So that's a little tip. So there you go, you can see they're slightly shimmery. So on this one I decided to use a whole bit of the foil. Now this didn't transfer as well as I wanted it to, because obviously I've got a crease in it. One of my videos, I don't know, I just keep getting creases in my foils. I don't know why. I mean, I have a feeling it's these tips, because they have very, very high apex area, very high. So I'm wondering if, because the apex is so high, that's the reason why it's creasing. I'm not entirely sure. But I just went with it anyway. So this would be your pinky nail. You don't have to do this. You could apply some more pigments on it. I just thought, no, I'll go in with the foil. And because we've got that pinky, well, the rosy nude as the base, it gave it that sort of like slightly kind of pink tint to it. It's very pretty. So if you want it really iridescent, like, you would use the white base. But yeah, I decided to put it over the rosy nude. Very, very pretty. There you go, as you can see. Right, so on this one, I'm going in with Loyal again, and I'm just going to tidy up this smile line. And then we will, then what am I going to do? I think I apply the gem placement. I'm doing a bit of gem placement today. I like it, but the gems that I use in this were far too big. I mean, if you like that look, that's fine, but you know what I'm like. I like using gems on nails that I'm not going to be wearing. I wouldn't wear these big gems personally myself. But yeah. Anyway, we're going to kind of do like a dragonfly on this now, but in gems. So I've got these blue gems. These are just cheap ones. They're not real. They're just the cheap ones that I probably got off Temu, probably. That's normally where I get all my stuff from. So I'm just going to mark out kind of like the body, and then I will cure that, because this is my rhinestone glue. So I will cure that into place, and then I will apply a bit more, and we're going to add 2 iridescent pink and 2 iridescent yellow to kind of like tie in the foil a bit more into the set. So yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think. I have done 2 versions of this. I did a version where it hasn't got the gems. I will have that picture at the end, so you have to let me know which one you prefer. Do you prefer the one with the gems, or do you prefer the one without the gems? I do like the ones with the gems, but for kind of practicality, I'm not so sure. I think they're a bit big. The yellow ones were fine. It was these pink ones. Yeah, they were quite kind of hung off the nail quite a bit. Maybe if I would have done it further up the top, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. You'll have to let me know which one you prefer down below. And there will be a playlist link in the pinned comment, as always, of everyone who did sets. So we are going to use the satin top coat today. This is one of my favourite ones. They do still have this on the website as well. I did double check, so they do still do this. And yeah, I'm just going to apply that onto all of the nails, and then that is this set done. You'll have to let me know your thoughts down below. I think it turned out really pretty. Just, I think I kind of went a bit overboard with the gems. But yeah, as I said, you know, you can change any nail you want to change. If you do ever recreate one of my sets, to let me know, tag me or send me it. So this is the end result. I will have pictures at the end, and as I said, all discount codes will be down in the description box and the playlist link will be in the pinned comments. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video today, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.